Have you ever been so burnt out that you forget to breathe? It took me a while to decide whether or not to post this, and when I finally did, I didn't even know how to begin, because honestly, I don't know how it all began. I just found myself suddenly overwhelmed, burnt out, and in need of an escape. It also happened to be my birthday, which felt like the perfect excuse to book a holiday, to step away and reflect, to recharge, and to find myself again. More than anything, I was excited to see the sea. I thought once I have that view, I will feel better. But then a thought crept in. What about the room? If the room is not perfect, I won't feel better. So I saved, booked the perfect room, and told myself this is going to be my dream vacation. The perfect trip that will give me clarity. The trip where I will finally find myself.
And I just want to sleep. I think I'm gonna spend these 2 days just sleeping. Updates, 5 p.m. I was still watching Netflix. The only thing that stopped me is that my sister called me. Okay, now I'm gonna stand up. Oh god. Notification. Sleeping all day.
What I'm feeling right now is kind of the same thing that made me come here in the first place. What is it that's really worth getting so many rejections in YouTube or my scripts and stuff like that? I'm thinking about the same thing. What is this vacation?
Literally. Here I am. Look at my bed. I watched 3 movies, one after the other. And look at this view. Look at this view. And this is like a balcony. I can sit outside. But I'm not even there. I'm just here. Avoiding life. So my intention for this trip is to figure out what is it that I care about the most. Every hardship I go through, I'll remind myself that, that thing, it's worth it. This is what this trip is about, is to find that thing. This is the intention, and now I will let the universe do its work and make me figure out the answer to this existential question.
I was overwhelmed with everything I do. Work, study, YouTube, writing. It was a burnout stemmed from the fact that I did not know why I was doing all of that. I felt like I was running with a lot of baggages towards an unknown destination. Sitting here in this stunning place I dreamed about for months, I kept waiting for the answer to come, but it didn't. I still carried the same weight I brought with me, even more now that I'm actually expecting an answer. I spent hours wondering what I'm supposed to do here. I had promised myself no work, no writing, try not to think about anything, nothing. But that left me with an emptiness. I didn't know what to think about if not those things. Looking back now, it feels almost absurd. I had no idea how to simply be.
I finally got out, and here I am, walking on the streets of Santorini. Hello. Here I'm following the sunset. Hello. I just want to come because I did go out. Here. I'm out.
As we go, consistent as we grow. I won't slow down. No need to rush. I'll say it in my dreams. Strange as it may seem, I reminisce.
So I went out just so I wouldn't regret missing the city. I hadn't eaten all day, and my first proper meal was at sunset.
You could stay, 'cause you got me thinking that possibly I've changed. I need slow love, yeah, the real one.
The next day, I was still struggling with the idea of doing nothing, so I picked up my camera. At least I could take some photos. But even then, I couldn't understand that the moment itself was what mattered. Now, looking back, I realize it was beautiful, even though I spent the whole day crying, even though I lived with unanswered questions. I still cherish it. The view was beautiful, the feelings were real, and now I know that living the moment is harder than it sounds.
The games that we play, lost our minds. So maybe you could stay, 'cause you got me thinking.
I realized that traveling for the sake of traveling, for the sake of having fun, is not for me. Nonsense. Just another way of saying I don't know how to live in the moment. On my last day, I went for one final walk before my flight. By then, I had cried out most of my tears. Maybe that's why I could finally appreciate it. I knew my time here was almost over, and that's made every detail precious. And here's what I learned. Burnout is actually just forgetting how to live the moment. I was too busy running towards something that I lost sight of what I was running for. Even with 3 days, a new country, and the view I had dreamed of, I didn't know how to exist in that moment. I felt like a stranger to myself. When you reach that point, it takes patience to relearn the presence, to sit with discomfort till you remember how to breathe, how to just exist. Because the past and the future don't exist, only the present does. And no matter what you aim for, you will not enjoy it unless you've learned how to enjoy the now.
I put my sunglasses on the ground somewhere. Oh no, they're on my pockets. Okay. So, I don't have much power in my arms to hold the camera like this, so it's gonna be quick. I wish I had a wider lens to capture what my eyes see right now. It's so wide, refreshing. Too bad my lens is 35mm and it could not capture the wideness of this place. Too bad. But it's nice.
So yes, it is cliche, but it's also true. Slow down and try to live the moment.